Cool, hi, I'm Dan. I'm the CEO and founder of We Are Interact. And I'm just going to take you through a very quick demo of how we're using and creating RFID bands and our very cool interactive photo experiences to add a digital layer onto attractions. So the first thing that we do is we use an RFID wristband to register details about the user. Now this can be something that's connected to existing ticketing platforms, or it can be something that's an extra add-on that can be bought or added to an amusement attraction. So I would very quickly add in my details. First name, email address, and today we're taking some information around company details and phone numbers, but this can all be customized to what your venue or attraction might need. So I've agreed to the terms and conditions. Now my information is associated with this RFID band. The first example of how we can use the RFID band in an attraction or a venue is to be able to assign more information about that user. So what we're doing today is we've got a bit of a space theme, and we're allowing people to either decide whether they want past, present or future attached to their band. But this could be when they go onto a ride. This could be adding their score from a games experience, as a games room, or a crazy golf experience. But what we're doing is we're building a profile about that user. So today I am interested in the present. So I tap my band here, and one of our tablets then, or a screen within the venue, says "Good choice, Dan," and it tells us a little fun fact about the present. But again, this could be anything and gives you a real indication of how you can interact with different pieces in a museum or a gaming type experience. So the next thing we're going to do is use our first photo experience. And our first photo experience is an array cam. So we've got 14 different cameras that are all going to shoot at exactly the same time and give you a matrix style bullet time video. So I tap my band, I get into position, and we're going to start controlling the cameras to take a photo at exactly the same time. So while that processes, I'm going to show you some of the other interactive experiences. And again, this could be dotted all the way around your venue, all the way around the attraction. But what we're showing here as an example is a quiz app. So I tap my band, and the quiz app starts to ask me questions. So it's asking me, what is the most Instagram location in 2017? Is it Universal Studios, is it Times Square, or is it Disney California? So I'm going to go with Times Square, New York. It actually was Disney California. As then the second question is asking me what the world's top earning blogger talks about in their blogs. Makeup, sports, or gaming, Pokemon and Minecraft. I'm going to go with makeup. And the final question is asking, what's the most streamed TV show in the UK in 2018? Is it Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, or Friends? And I've selected Friends. So again, what we've done here is we've built a bit of a profile about the user. We've understood how well they know millennials, which is on the quiz, whether they're into the past, present, or future. And now we're going to see how that integrates into our photo experiences. So this is our second one of the photo experiences. Again, this can be fully self-serviced. It's something you can walk up to and tap your band at any point in the journey. Perhaps in the queue to a ride, perhaps at the end of the experience. You tap to start, and the device recognises it's me. It says it's "Hello, Dan," and it also has attached a helmet that I chose from the present day selection that I made earlier in the experience. It's changed the background to be a present day space thing. I then tap to take the photo, I get into my pose, and the photo is taken. I've tapped finish, and what's happened there is now the content has been sent to a URL that sits on my phone. So once I've registered, that was sent to me via email, and all of the content that I'm creating is constantly being updated onto my phone. I then move on to the next photo experience. So again, I tap to start. This can be fully self-service because you can be walking around the venue, having their own photo experiences. It recognises that I'm Dan, It also puts on an overlay of my experience, which is a modern day wanted sign. If I'd have selected past or if I'd have selected future, this would be completely different. And now I hold up a board. I'm holding up a board, and the board is showing me my name, and it's also saying that I thought a boomerang was a traditional Australian weapon. And the reason for that is the quiz answers that I gave earlier. I'm going to capture this photo. That's my wanted face. And as you can see, this is an augmented reality experience. So the board that I was holding up has an indicator on it, which then changes per person. This is something that we can do in all of the different experiences that we've got. So the final part is to show you how we can end up building a profile of the user. So this would be me tapping on here, and as I tap onto this final profile, it knows that it's myself, and what it's doing is it's analysing me. So it's looking at my age, my happiness, trying to get a better understanding of the user. So it's got my age as 30, which is exactly right. It's got my mood as being happy, which is exactly right. And it's got my era as being present. It then also pulls in the content that I've taken during the journey, my wanted poster, my present day image, and it shows me this in a profile. So this is something that we can do for venues as they collect scores, as they collect different interaction points in and around the activation, and start to build up a profile. So we see this as being a full digital layer that can be added onto any type of experience, using an RFID wristband that could be sold to the user, but also could be given to them as part of the ticket price to just enhance that full experience.